even though it's a free one, it's good.
I know.
I also have On the House, gives you a free perk, and I have Cat's Back, which is max ammo. So I'm gonna take off Armed Grace for let me see. Well, I could get profit. I could pick profit sharing.
Damn.
Wall power. I could get the one that drops insta kill. I could get the one that I could get who's keeping score, or I could get unquenchable, which gives me
that sounds sus.
What do you mean?
Unclenchable, clenching his booty cheeks.
Okay, so pretty much unquenchable is where you can buy another perk.
Oh yeah.
Phoenix up. I have 11 Phoenix subs.
That's badass.
I could get the thing that gives us fire cell. I could get Feeling Lucky. What should I put?
I don't know. Which one's like the better one that you just said? I could barely hear anything because how loud. Yeah, Phoenix up then.
Revive your ass.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get down a lot and fucking what? That sounds sus. But I'm probably gonna.
Okay, should we watch the freaking
The Mr. Waffles?
Waffles?
Yeah, Mr. Waffles. He's always been the guide. He's the guide to life, to vida.
The frick is Mr. Waffles?
Mr. Waffles has always been. Bro, you got a PlayStation app? Fucking gay lord.
I got a FIFA 22.
Where'd you get these?
Where'd you get these?
Oh my god, you know the potato where she tries to take the freaking big ass fries, but they're freaking skin.
Himself and son need to kick
That's
the
funny.
bucket. Hi guys, Mr. Waffles here. Yesterday
He's gonna kick the bucket.
Shadows of Evil Easter egg that was patched into the game. It hasn't been there, to the best of our knowledge, for the last month, and Treyarch decided that for some reason they wanted to give us a new piece of information in cipher form for the community to solve and try to understand. I spoke a little in that video about the fact that I thought this particular cipher would actually end up coming out in the wash fairly easily. I didn't think it would take a lot of work at all, and it seems like my suspicions were absolutely correct, because in a space
okay, S1, keep those zombies alive. I'm gonna try to set up absolutely everything, real quick. Let's see if I still have the thing, because sometimes I get lucky and I could get at least 2 of the things ready.
Okay, negative.
For that.
People have already managed to crack this code and reveal the answer. We'll get to the plain text in just a moment, but first of all, I think it's more relevant and quite important.
Because we could pack a punch within, I think, round 4. Because I've done it before. I've done it. I've pack a punch within round 4. So we could do it within round 4. So yeah, you gotta don't kill almost any zombie.
We take a look back at the secret note found on Shadows of Evil.
If we need it though, if we do need it, then kill them.
This is a salted ass fucking
like
Oreo.
get it enough to buy the wall or buy the thing.
It's a fair assumption, and I've justified it, that this was written by the Doctor. I want you to bear that in mind when we think about my mind is a group of heroes.
Okay.
For the other members will fail. Let's get on to the
I feel like the nuke one is.
Shadows of Evil secret message.
No, I think it's useless.
The first person that tweeted me was Ryan Mansfield.
Is this not the one?
I have Perkaholic.
Must not. I am iterations of Dr. Richtofen for Universe, a thread.
Oh, I have shopping free.
To craft. This does.
That's
great
one. How many
sacrifice
people do we
is
need for
the
the?
greater good. And thus, he
I don't
then
think
says in his second sentence, the plan
it could just be
must
2 of
not
us.
fail. This pervading plan that has loomed from the very beginning of the Black Ops 3 Zombies marketing
Wait,
material.
Esteban.
Richardson saying things like, "I alone can lead us to salvation."
I can find
only to secure a better tomorrow.
Waffle
These are
one.
very clearly fairly poignant and tragic quotes from the Doctor, and he doesn't say them lightly. Do not fear death, fear me. These are pretty damn powerful lines. We can see, though, that he's again mentioning the fact that he's doing what he's doing to secure a better tomorrow. That is clearly the plan, or at least it's the result of the plan, or it's the desired result of the plan, at least. So, if he is a member of Primus, and he is trying to exact this plan, then does that mean that the only the cursed survive cipher, which translated to although they have discovered the way Primus will fail, is that from Dr. Maxis, or is it more likely to be someone else entirely because of the fact that it seems like Dr. Maxis is very much in on this plan. He is working with Richtofen, like I've mentioned, in those giant radios, in the entire giant story arc actually, because Maxis is the one that extracts the team when they activate
the one thing I found about that's fucked up, these bitches, what's it called, the characters in Shadow of Evil, they just left them to die.
Who?
Rick Toffee. Remember when he just comes in the fucking portal? He takes the key, then he just leaves.
Yeah, he left them all.
Yeah. That's kind of fucked up.
Does Mr. Waffle Waffles have a guide for it?
What? Shadows of Evil?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Where is it?
Why were you watching the lore about Shadows
yeah,
of Evil?
he was talking about the lore. What is the name of the video?
Shadows of Evil Easter egg. Noah J. Aw, he's not as good as Mr. Waffle Waffles.
I know, I've seen the oh no.
Sometimes he makes it sound confusing. Mr. Waffles. Bro, it's already there.
No, but it's called New Shadows Easter Egg. Yeah, new Easter egg solved.
How to pack a punch guide. Oh yeah, we could get the sword, I remember.
I don't think Mr. Waffle has one.
Yeah, fuck it. We have to do Noah J, the cringe lord himself.
Yeah, cause look, if you the only one that he has is new Easter egg solved, and it's pretty much him talking about the lore.
Bitch.
Wait, there's this one. There's this one that's
dude,
4.8.
my fucking Oreos were next to my money.
Hey, there's this guy that has 4.8 mil. But it was from 5 years ago.
Guys, my name is
My
Mr.
fucking
Don Jenny,
Oreos are
and welcome to
cocaine
my Shadows of
infested
Evil
now.
Easter egg guide, where I'm going to show you how to complete the entire Easter egg from start to finish with very easy to understand steps throughout. Now, I've been making Easter egg guides for years now, and I've always had incredible support on them. So if this guide does help you out, then feel free to smash that like button and let me know if it helped. And feel free also to drop your gamer tags and IDs in the comment section so others can find people to do this Easter egg with, and subscribe for more awesome Easter egg guides like this one. Now, in order to fully complete this Easter egg, you're going to need 4 players in the game. So the first step upon spawning into the game is to complete each character's ritual table, which will open the Pack-a-Punch machine. I have a very detailed tutorial for this on my channel, but I'll quickly explain again here how to do this. So in the spawn room, there's a breakable box on the truck which can be
What the fuck?
to reveal the summoning key. This is used throughout the entire Easter egg. Stands on at the start of the game. Your first rich will begin. This takes place in the spawn room by going up a gate worm, appearing on the ritual table with one player.
Bro, that's dumb. They said it was a 4-player Easter egg. This dude's bitch. This dude's bitch. Fine. The Rising Drawers. Ultimate Derision Drag. Easter egg full guide.
Hi guys, Mr. Waffles here. We've completed the Der Eisendrache Easter egg now, and this is going to be a comprehensive guide telling you exactly how to do it. There is a lot of misinformation floating around right now about the start of this Easter egg. I want to be extremely clear here. The first step is to upgrade a bow. It doesn't matter which bow it is, and I have guides on my channel for all four that are extremely easy to follow, so feel free to click through to one of those and upgrade a bow to start this Easter egg off. It doesn't have to be all of the bows, just get one done. Anyhow, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Let's slow things down. First of all, upgrade a bow. Once that is done, you need to go back to the Knight's Tomb and grab the original bow. That's the unupgraded bow from behind the tomb. Yes, you're using a regular bow here, but you can't do this step until you have upgraded a bow in your game. If you try and do it before you upgrade a bow, it will not respond and nothing will happen. You're going to use this to shoot the orbs above the teleporter in the Undercroft, and they should turn gold. Make sure you shoot all of them, and when they're all gold, you'll know it because you'll hear this weird Margwa growling noise. The growl signifies that you are now on what we refer to as the Wisps step. As soon as that growl sound plays, an electrical blue wisp will spawn somewhere in the map. There are a specific set of locations which I'm going to show you now. There's a spawn on the table opposite the quick revive machine in the spawn area. There's a spawn next to the wheel of the car just next to double tap, so that's on the slope going up towards double tap and the car is on your left. There is a spawn there. There's also one in the room above double tap, so you need to go up these stairs and along that walkway into the room. It's the same room as the Wonder Sphere and it's on this box to your left as you go in. There's a spawn on top of the globe in the room adjacent to Sam's room in Max's house. In that same building in the power switch room, there is a chance for a wisp to spawn on this telephone on the wall here. Then inside the church, there is a spawn on the clock, which is above where one of the dragon head locations is. Also in the church, there's another spawn. If you're facing the M8A7 wall by, it's to your right. Last one is in the building that we called the barracks. It's on the way from the church to the clock tower, and you can find it just elevated on this shelf here. So now that you know all of the locations, you're probably wondering what the point is in these wisps. The idea is that after that Margwa sound plays, a wisp will spawn in the map. You need to find it and shoot it with your bow. I believe you can also activate it with things like Widow's Wine and stuff like that, but for now we just use the bows because they're the most reliable. This is an I've seen how cancer can affect the people I care about. That's why I'm helping protect myself. Example of me hearing the Margwa sound, seeing the wisp straight away, shooting it with my bow, then it spawns somewhere else in the map. My teammate shoots it with their bow, and then it spawns near me again in a different location, so I shoot it again. And then we get the success tone, which you can hear here. So to recap, in case I was a bit too quick there, once you find the first wisp and you've shot it, after about 5 seconds or so, you'll hear the exact same Margwa growling noise again. And this means that there is another wisp in the map for you to shoot. You need to shoot 4 wisps total. So you need to find a wisp, shoot it, another will spawn, shoot it, another will spawn, shoot it, and the locations are random. So you need to assign players in your team to specific areas of the map so you can find these bad boys before time runs out. If you fail, then you'll hear a sound that makes it very clear that you've not succeeded, and you'll have to wait until the next round. Then in the next round, the Margwa will groan again, and you've got to find those wisps before the time runs out. Again, if you fail, you've got to try again next round. Obviously, while you are running around searching for these wisps to shoot with your bows, you should definitely keep an eye out for any locations that I didn't include in this video, just in case there are some super rare ones that I didn't see. You'll know for certain if you've succeeded because the light on the bottom of the teleporter in the Undercroft will turn purple. All players in-game need to come and stand on the teleporter. It will automatically, yeah, you don't have to buy it, teleport you to a black and white room. In the room, you'll see Dr. Groff, who is the man talking to you in all of the intercom messages you hear throughout your time playing Der Eisendrache, and while he's talking, he will type a key onto the screen next to the safe. You need to write down or remember what it is that he types in. So you'll see it appear here, top to bottom, write down the code. So for example, it could be circle, diamond, circle, or circle, diamond, lightning bolt, something like that. You're only in this room for a short space of time, so one of your players should be dedicated to writing down or remembering that code. The others have other fish to fry. There are 2 items you need to collect. One is super duper obvious. It's a blue canister of souls that you're going to use a little later on. The other item is much harder to see, but it's still fairly easy to pick up. You need to go over to this area of the room. Thank you, by the way, to Razeland Zombies for this image and to Chucky for the next one. You'll find the fuse in the red circle on this picture here, and in this image you can see the fuse itself, just if you want to have a look at it or something like that. There's another item in this room, the keeper slab, but for now we're going to leave it here. Now that you've got the fuse, and you've got the souls, and you've got the code as well, you're ready to do the next step. One quick caveat, if you didn't manage to get those items, then don't worry, you can go another round and teleport back to the room using the same method as before with the Magua. Oh, one thing to bear in mind here, when you get teleported back into the map, you'll be in the rocket launch zone, and there is a fairly good chance that the rocket will begin to launch just as you arrive. It happened to us multiple times in a row, so be very wary of it. Everybody should be on the same wavelength. You're probably going to want to group up and all use the Wonder Sphere to get out of there. There's also going to be a Panzer that's going to spawn, so watch out for that bad boy. I recommend you ignore him, fling yourselves back into the map, and then the Panzer will obviously follow you and will jump into the map outside double tap, but it's much safer to kill him there than by the rocket, that's for sure. I'm using some gameplay from my teammate Reed here just because he was the one in our match when we completed the Easter egg to put the fuse into the death ray generator. Spoiler alert, that's what you need to do. Go up to the death ray generator here and put the fuse into it in this side. I hope you kept that key handy from Groff's room, because once you've set the generator to protect instead of destroy, you're going to come to the panels here and input Groff's code. Groff's code will change each round, so make sure that you do all of this in the same round, and if you fail, you've got to go another round and try again. If you put the code in correctly, Groff's safe in the teleporter room will open, and there are 2 items in there that you need to pick up. The first is a pair of tubes, which you're going to use for the death ray in a moment, and the second is a gold floppy disk, which I believe contains the castle's rocket launch codes. Now you need to go back up to the death ray, and you're going to use that pair of tubes to fix the death ray, I guess, by slotting one into this death ray pillar here, and the other into the death ray pillar on the opposite side of this little area. It's now time to play Simon Says. Yep, moon throwback all up in here, I love it. But first, very, very importantly, you need to switch the death ray itself on the generator from protect to destroy. Or at least I'm pretty sure it's destroy. You're going to play a memory game now with the computer panels. You can find A next to the clock tower and B next to the rocket launch pad. I recommend you do this in the following way. Split your team up into 2 pairs, pair A and pair B. Pair A are going to be way away from the panels just to make sure that pair B don't have too many zombies to deal with while they're activating the panels themselves. Pair B will be made up of someone playing the game with the computer, with the panels, and the other person should be protecting them at all costs. You don't want to make it any more difficult for the person playing the game with the computer to finish the game successfully. The game is very straightforward. When you start it off by holding square on the panels, you'll see 4 symbols on the 4 lower panels, and you've got to remember which symbol is on which panel. You need to go and hold square on the panel that previously, at the beginning of the game, showed you the circle symbol. Then the upper panel will show you another symbol. Maybe it will be a lightning bolt. If that's the case, you need to go and hold square on the panel that previously, at the beginning of the game, showed you the lightning bolt symbol. Do this enough times, the computer will just keep showing you symbols, and you'll get a success chime sound. And if you've got them all right, and your death ray generator switch is on the correct setting, you'll notice that one of the spiked balls of the death ray itself will be glowing. If that's what you're seeing, then great job. If it's
That's the one I'm watching.
Huh?
I'm watching, and how the fuck he pack-a-punched that round 2. They got the swords by round like 10, and they're killing the Shadow Man by round 16.
What the fuck? We need 4 people for the.
And they have they already have the
I wanna do. I
fucking servant.
kinda wanna do the fucking Origins one.
But they have the Apothecary servant. They got armies. They got pack punch weapons, and I'm like, what the fuck? You wanna at least try the Shadow one, the Shadow Leader one? Try to see how
Yeah.
far we can get.
And then if not, let's do fucking Origins, cause I wanna do that one.
I got a freaking head for mattress firm.
Hold the fuck up, I'm gonna turn on my lava lamp.
Seriously. I need a freaking pee.
Okay, yeah, let's just go pee. I need to pee too.
Okay.
Loco.
That's the one. That's the boner. That's the boner. Yo, yo, that's the boner. It's boner. Esteban. Esteban, Esteban, Esteban. Esteban. Esteban, Esteban, Esteban. Balo or Esteban the Sauce Music.
Let's make jalapeno cream cheese chicken breast. Start by slicing the
What
pasta.
the And you there? Esteban, you there?
If you even hear, I'm back, local.
Whoa.
Okay, that's on. Can we actually do it with only 2 people?
I think so.
That's a very boner like, but
Should we try?